po' il Capcom event. Live reaction. Fanno vedere anche Wild che se l'avevano già annunciato. Ce l'avevano già annunciato. Vediamo com'è. Sono stracurioso.
Welcome to TGS 2024 Capcom Online Program. Today's program will deliver news on Monster Hunter Wilds and other new titles.
Anche altri titoli ho preso.
First, let's start with the latest info on our fighting games.
Speriamo bene. Sappiamo altro di cui parlare.
The fight rages on in Street Fighter VI, which has entered its second year and is more exciting than ever. As the second character to be added in Year 2, Terry from SNK's popular fighting game series Fatal Fury finally joins the fight. Terry is well-rounded with useful rushing attacks and projectiles that can be used to adapt to many situations. Additionally, Mai joins the fight in early 2025 and Elena in spring of 2025. Expect more info at a later date. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 includes 8 popular titles, including games from the Capcom vs. SNK series. Capcom vs. SNK 2 Mark of the Millennium 2001, Power Stone, and more return in a collection of 8 games that rocked arcades of their time. Online play has been added to all included titles, allowing you to challenge opponents from around the world. The new gallery mode lets you browse illustrations and design documents created during development, many of which have never been seen before. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is planned for release in 2025. Next up, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, Arcade Classics. 7 retro Marvel titles from arcades in the 90s are being revived on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam.
Old gen.
Play both co-op and competitively, just like back in the arcade. Don't worry if it's your first time. Use difficulty settings and one-button specials to ease your transition into the game. All included titles have been recreated exactly as they were in arcades. The digital version is available now, and the physical version will release on November 22nd.
Ok, digitale e poi il fisico dopo. Questo è un pezzo anche da collezione per chi vuole.
Don't miss this next title. More than a remaster, a deluxe remaster. The Origin of Zombie Paradise action returns with remastered graphics on the latest platforms.
Ok.
Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is available now. In addition to the main game, several downloadable contents are also available to purchase. The digital version is available now, and the physical version will release on November 8th. Find a way to survive through 72 hours of hell.
Sembra una nuova strategia.
Ace Attorney Investigations Collection is out now. Fans of the beloved Ace Attorney series should have no objection to 2 Ace Attorney Investigation titles starring Miles Edgeworth returning in full HD. Experience the definitive versions of each of these games with additional features and special contents.
Comunque è incredibile che remasterizzano, rifanno tutto Capcom, ma tranne per Monster Hunter, che è incredibile.
Now it's time for some news on the Monster Hunter series. First up is this title. Thank you to all the hunters around the world for helping Monster Hunter Now achieve 15 million downloads.
15 milioni.
Here's the latest info on Monster Hunter Now.
Non male.
First, we have an update on Season 3, which started in September. A year after Monster Hunter Now launched, we're jumping into Season 3, which adds Magnamalo, Rajang, and Aknasam.
È da un po' che non
You can now also cook well-done steak in Monster Hunter Now.
Questo era fondamentale. Questo è
Next
best
up,
update.
info on the next physical event. For 2 days from October 12th to the
Giappone,
13th, Nergigante will appear in Shibuya, Japan for the first time.
Non solo in Shibuya.
Seek out traces of Nergigante and track it down. Even outside of Shibuya, you'll have a chance to challenge Nergigante. An in-game event is planned at a later date. During the event, Gold Rathian and Silver Rathalos will also appear.
Cazzo.
For the latest info on Monster Hunter Now, please visit the official website.
E comunque stanno spingendo quell'acceleratore.
Regular content updates will continue to add new monsters and elements to the game.
Elements.
The next major update is planned for December. Please continue to enjoy Monster Hunter Now.
Per dicembre, sì. Manca relativamente poco a dicembre.
Next, we have some news on Monster Hunter Wilds. Hello everyone,
Eccolo.
I am Ryozo Tsuchimoto, producer of Monster
Eccolo
Hunter
Ryuzone.
Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds, which we previously revealed is coming out in 2025, now has a release date. As announced, Monster Hunter Wilds
28
launches on
febbraio.
PlayStation 5,
28 febbraio.
Xbox Series X, S, and Steam simultaneously around the world
Esatto,
on February
simultaneamente.
28th, 2025. This is the main visual for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Ricorda
Please
molto
look
quella di
forward
4
to the ultimate monster hunting experience with seamless immersion.
Che sai questa cosa della seamless immersion che vuol dire poi di fatto? Questo è una
In
delle cose in cui
today's
sono più
Capcom
curioso.
online program, while looking back at the information regarding Monster Hunter Wilds that has been released up until now, we'll also show you the trailer that has just been released.
Ok,
Please take a
quindi
look.
nessuna novità.
Welcome to the world of Monster Hunter Wilds.
No news.
Together, we will journey to the Forbidden Lands, uncharted territory that the Guild has begun investigating.
Ok, sì, il footage è nuovo.
The Forbidden Lands were believed to be uninhabited until just a few years ago, when a boy named Nata was found there and taken into Guild protection. Nata was all alone after escaping an attack on his village by a mysterious monster, and the Guild has assembled an expedition to investigate.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
Our objectives will be to investigate the monster, known as the White Wraith, and to rescue Nata's people, known as the Keepers.
Keepers.
Oh, who am I, you ask? My name is Alma, and I'll be your guide on this journey. Are you
Molto,
ready to step into a world of adventure?
molto più che
Let's
solo un
go.
member, quindi. La squadra di ricerca, vabbè, parte delle cose
Each
l'hanno presa da
expedition
Word.
unit consists of a hunter, handler, smithy, and palago. And it'll be all hands and paws on deck, with each unit carrying out their own vital roles for the Guild. As our unit's hunter, you're sanctioned to bear weapons and hunt monsters. And as your handler, it's my responsibility to manage your quests, authorize hunts, and ensure that you have all the information you need. Gemma, our smithy, will take monster materials you provide and forge equipment for you. Perfection. And your Palico is your trusty companion, there to lend support whenever needed. We'll take it from here! I mentioned there's more than one unit. We belong to Avis unit,
Ok, questo è interessante.
and we'll have the honor of teaming up with the other units, like Astrum unit, to see our mission through.
No, ok.
The Guild gave special assignments
Come
to
se le
some of the
vedessero
other units
squadre.
on the expedition, mine included.
Our initial foothold into the Forbidden Lands
Initial,
will be the
questo, quindi
Windward
c'è anche la
Plains.
mappa base.
Due to its
confermato
ever-changing weather,
praticamente.
the plains will put both the wealth and the wrath of nature on full display. During the fallow, ravenous carnivores battle for every scrap of food, and a phenomenon known as the sand tide conjures thunder and lightning. After the storm comes the plenty, a time of abundant life and fertility.
Abbiamo visto il gameplay con tutto, cambiano molto
With
spesso
every shift in the
queste...
environment, the creatures of the plains change their behavior to adapt and survive.
questo clima cambia
To
molto
succeed in our
velocemente.
expedition,
Più
we'll
di
have
quanto
to be
inizialmente
every bit as a
pensassi in realtà.
servant, versatile and resourceful. A rich, diverse ecosystem has arisen from the Windward Plains' unique climate. The Doshagama, for example, form packs centered around an alpha. Taking on multiple large monsters at once is a recipe for disaster. In order to face the alpha in a more ideal situation, it's wise to disperse the pack first.
Oppure come faranno molti, andranno all in e
In
basta.
sandy areas, you'll encounter Balahara. Their flexible bodies allow them to maneuver freely in and out of the sand. They're capable of creating quicksand traps. Unfortunate not just for hunters, but for any large monsters that get dragged into them. You may also encounter Chotacabra, toad-like monsters that favor the more rocky areas of the plains. These monsters apply sticky saliva to their forelimbs and then fortify them with minerals. The Chotacabra's sizable tongue, while crucial to its survival, is also its biggest weakness. Don't miss your chance to attack when the tongue is exposed. Nature has one rule. You're either the hunter or the hunted. That goes for monsters too, as they battle for supremacy. In the Windward Plains, one creature sits squarely at the top of the food chain. Raydao.
No.
Often spotted during the onset of the sand tide, Raydao has adapted to the relentless lightning storms and is able to use this adaptation to discharge devastating attacks to any that threaten its territory. If you are called upon to face it, Hunter, I ask that you take extreme precaution.
Vedremo. Endemic Life.
While out on hunts, you might spot some small creatures at your feet, or perched in the trees. All of the endemic life you see has evolved to survive in this harsh environment. I cannot help but to be amazed by these creatures. The sheer will to survive, even in such an unforgiving environment.
Camps and villages, vedete?
Let's talk about the expedition's base camp.
Come Monster Hunter 4.
This is the heart of operations, where you can do practically everything, whether it's crafting weapons and armor or resupplying provisions. One tool that's sure to come in handy out in the vast expanse of the plains is the pop-up camp. While limited in number, these provide a sort of home away from home while out in the field. Pop-up camps serve as fast travel waypoints. A place to change your equipment, and an item restocking point. See how useful they are?
Esatto.
Of
Avrei
course,
preferito
if
no
a
item
monster
restock,
finds
però.
one of them, it might not last very long.
Beh, questo l'abbiamo già visto, che possono distruggerla.
We'll need to think carefully where exactly we set them up.
Dai, niente di nuovo fino a qua,
In our
letteralmente
travels,
niente.
there's a chance we'll cross paths with the people
Cioè
of the
sì,
Windward
un po' di footage
Plains.
fanno vedere le stesse cose da altri punti di
Our
vista,
interactions with
triangolazioni,
this
ma è la
new
stessa
culture
cosa.
could be what sustains us on our quest.
Cioè, per adesso gameplay, side, niente di diverso di quello che non abbiamo già visto.
An incredible adventure awaits, with new monsters, new friendships, and awe-inspiring vistas.
Bellissima la foresta, ricordo.
I almost forgot. Have you decided on a weapon yet? Every hunter's journey begins with weapon selection. Would you rather get in close and unleash with all your might? Keep your distance and dish out a relentless assault? Deliver stinging blows as you stand your ground? Or strike with a flurry of slicing attacks? 14 weapon types are available, and at least one of them is the
Confermano le
perfect fit for
14,
you.
questo non mi sorprende.
If you're not sure what to pick, ask me. I can provide advice on which is the most suitable.
Questo hanno messo il
If mobility is your first priority, then
questionario
this weapon might be
direttamente
a good
in
match.
roll.
Hunters can't just rely on weapons. You'll need to make use of items like shock traps and barrel bombs, not to mention any endemic life and geographical features that you come across. It's up to you to read the situation and use all you've got to take down your target.
Mi sembra anche un po' più veloce l'utilizzo di sta cosa.
One thing's
Probabilmente
for
saranno
sure,
più utili.
hunting is hungry work. With your portable barbecue grill, you'll be able to prepare meals on the go.
Questo era il cambio di cui avevamo bisogno.
And yes, that includes meat.
Ora ho fame.
Your Palico is a feline companion that provides various types of support out in the field. Whether it's laying traps to hinder monsters, or healing you when you've taken a beating. Heals inbound! The two of you make a pretty good team.
Queste sono alcune abilità che abbiamo visto già in Monster Hunter World, probabilmente vanno riportate, se non tutte, quasi tutte.
Oh,
Probabilmente
that
potrò
reminds
prendere
me.
anche gadget.
Be sure to keep an eye on your health gauge. It will start shaking to warn against any potentially life-threatening attacks. There's no better way to traverse the Windward Plains than astride your sacred. Whether it's a target you're trying to reach, or just a point on the map, your sacred will follow the scent and take you there. Not only can you gather and use items on the go, you can even perform mounted attacks.
Questo è
And if you
dismount
find
attack.
yourself in a tight situation, you can call your sacred, and it will swiftly take you out of harm's way. Whether you're hunting or just exploring, that extra mobility will prove rather useful.
Multiplayer.
If you're struggling to face a monster alone, you'll be able to call for reinforcements. Fire an SOS flare, and up to 3 hunters will race to your side to assist with the hunt. In multiplayer, you'll be connected online with a team of hunters from around the world. If you are unable to fill the hunting party, or if you'd prefer to play offline, then NPC support hunters will come to your aid instead.
È un po' più basico il sistema di Rise. Peccato. Questo lo sapevamo già.
Hunt monsters and harvest materials from them. Use those materials to upgrade your weapons and armor. And get out there and join the quest with your hunter
Bellissimo mappa.
friends. Your brand new life as a hunter is about to begin in Monster Hunter Wilds.
That's it.
That summarized the information on Monster Hunter Wilds. And now, we'd like to show you the newest
Il
trailer.
New West, però è quello di ieri, sarà sicuramente.
Be sure to pay particular attention to the end of this
Ah,
trailer.
hanno aggiunto un pezzo. Hanno aggiunto un pezzo perché sapevano che sennò la gente avrebbe quittato.
I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. It's burned into my mind.
Dai, Capcom.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
This forest is amazing.
Hype rising. Se non è un cazzo mi arrabbio.
That's causing the water currents to surge too.
Se Ryozone ha detto di stare attenti alla fine del trailer avranno aggiunto qualcosa, 100%. Se non mi incazzo. Ryozzo, don't fail me.
This is its territory. We're intruders.
Questa mappa è incredibile. Sono sicuro che c'ho un pezzettino in più alla fine. Questo è uguale al trailer di ieri per adesso, no? Quindi...
Why don't they just put the meat down? Leave this to me! Heal them bound!
That's it. The White Wraith. It's real!
Is that what we're after? The White Wraith.
Down there. Someone's in trouble.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that thing? An extinct species.
You're a hunter. You've got a weapon, and you do nothing. Give it to me, and I'll...
Eccolo, dai, su. Eccoli. E questa è la parte nuova, KUT letteralmente, adesso intitolo questo video KUT KUUUU Reveal. Svariati KUT KUUUU, actually. È tornato. Amazing. Il resto sono informazioni che sapevamo già. Che ti parlava dei Returning Monster, no? Quindi in realtà sappiamo del Congalala al 99%, ovviamente non è ufficiale.
After a very long absence, Yeon Cuckoo is back with a vengeance in Monster Hunter Wilds.
Vengeance addirittura.
Series veterans may remember it as a tutorial monster, helping new players learn the basics of hunting.
Ma? Non c'ho
We
ma.
hope you'll look forward to seeing just when and how it will show up this time
Svariati, perché sono
around.
4 KUT
Now,
KUUUU
without
addirittura.
further ado, let's dive into what we saw in our newest promotional trailer. This trailer marks the world's first look at the new monster, Arkfell. It will be featured on the game's cover as the flagship
Questo è il
monster.
flagship, ok. Vabbè, questo lo
Known to
immaginavamo
hunters
tutti
as the
ormai.
White Wraith, it will be the subject of your expedition to the Forbidden Lands.
Ovviamente non sarà il major threat della storia, questo lo sappiamo
Arkfell,
già, è un
with its
classico.
chain-like appendages, was long thought to have been extinct, and its ecology remains shrouded in mystery. Expect more information on this monster soon. Chemitrice are brute
Chemitrice,
wyverns
ok.
found in the Windward Plains.
Brutto, io
They
pensavo che era
spread
un
a
bird.
flammable
ok.
substance and ignite it
Però effettivamente
by
c'è più
dragging their
brutto.
tails along the ground. They're often seen fighting other, smaller monsters over carrion. True to its name, the Scarlet Forest and its red-tinged waters are teeming with lush flora, diverse fauna, and monsters
È
both
bellissimo,
large
vi ripeto,
and
questa è
small.
una delle mappe più belle che hanno probabilmente mai fatto ever. Sembra una fusione
This
della
diverse
foresta
biome
antica,
is adjacent
la
to the
Primal
Windward
Forest e la
Plains.
Flooded Forest.
Traveling between areas will not require any loading screens.
Ah, vedi? No, aspetta, questo me lo so perso, hanno detto che... Aspetta, torna un attimo
This
indietro.
diverse biome is adjacent to the Windward Plains.
L'hanno confermato
Traveling
ufficialmente.
between areas will not require any loading screens.
È tutto connesso, vedete che c'avevo ragione, è tutto interconnesso, è open world. Nel senso, è comunque diviso in biomi, ma è open world.
These lineans live
Quindi
along
avevo
the great
ragione, che era quello che
biodiversity
volevano fare.
that can be
Le zone
seen
di
in the
transizione
Scarlet Forest.
sono unite, ci possiamo andare a
Find
piedi.
them
È
and
questo
see
che
how they've
intendono con
adapted
Seamless
to the
Experience.
environment.
E quindi potrebbe essere pure che ci stanno mostri che vanno da un locale
Monster Hunter
all'altro.
Wilds features dynamic weather in its various locales.
Guiding Land Style.
Torrential downpours,
Fichissimo, che
common
questo
in the
pure è
Scarlet
una
Forest,
conferma ufficiale
dramatically
in realtà.
alter the area's ecology. You can make use of these environmental changes to gain the upper hand as you hunt. But beware, the area's apex predator, Uthduna, will appear during these heavy rains. A leviathan,
Un
Uthduna
leviatano.
makes use of
Ok.
moisture and its own bodily fluids to create a protective veil around itself. It moves with great speed despite its massive frame. The apex predators of each area have adapted to their habitats in many such ways.
Alcuni dicono che ci sarà uno
You'll
per
need to
elemento per area,
understand both the monsters and the environments they inhabit
che è
in order to
possibile, no?
survive.
Perché si potrebbero
This
rivelare...
is just a small preview of the new monsters and locales that you'll encounter in Monster Hunter Wilds. Stay tuned for more information coming soon.
Sun addirittura.
Here is the product information.
Sì, dicevo che il
Monster
motivo
Hunter
che gli altri
Wilds
locali che hanno
releases on
ancora
February 28, 2025.
non rivelato, uno ha un mostro Apex
It will
Foto,
have a
l'altro ha un mostro
same-day
Apex Ghiaccio, che
worldwide
è
release on
ragionevole in realtà.
PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam.
Vedremo.
In addition to the standard edition of Monster Hunter Wilds, a deluxe edition, including the main game and additional DLC, will be available digitally on the same day. Furthermore, the Premium Deluxe Edition, which includes the main game and 3 DLC sets planned for future release, will also be available
Sì, che
digitally.
dicevo che chi ha in piani di comprare DLC
Premium
comunque gli
bonuses are
conviene-
also included, so
l'avremo in
please
deluxe
check it
comunque.
out.
Chi ha intenzione di prendere anche i DLC in futuro perché
The
conviene.
Guild Knights set of Hunter layered armor and Hope Charm Talisman will also be included as special bonuses. The Monster Hunter Wilds digital mini art book is included as a bonus for those who pre-order on the PlayStation Store.
Il PlayStation Exclusive, ok, tanto vabbè poi rilasceranno
Be
la
sure
versione
not to
fisica.
miss it.
Oltretutto devo ancora informarmi per la versione fisica di quello di
Once
Iceborne.
again,
Lo
Monster
devo
Hunter
prendere.
Wilds launches worldwide simultaneously on February 28th, 2025. Pre-orders have already begun, so please reserve your copy now. The Capcom booth at Tokyo Game Show 2024, going on now, is offering the first opportunity in Japan to play Monster Hunter Wilds. Available to play is the story trial, which lets you experience the beginning of the story, and the Doshagama Hunt, in which you can experience more of the action. At the Monster Hunter Wilds booth, a life-size figure of a Secret is
Life-size.
also on display. So be sure to stop by. We plan to show Monster Hunter Wilds at other game events across the world.
Quindi vabbè, Taipei,
Please
eccetera.
look forward to more info on Monster Hunter Wilds at a later
Beh sì,
date.
ok, avremo il quinto trailer.
Thank you
classico.
very much.
Mancano ancora uno o due trailer. Probabilmente ci sarà un quinto trailer e poi il trailer di lancio ancora. Come hanno fatto
Now, let's take a
precedentemente.
look at some info for the 20th anniversary of Monster Hunter.
E comunque sì, fichissimo. 4
To
Yonko 2
celebrate the
era in
20th
quell'area.
anniversary
Però
of
avevano già
Monster
confermato
Hunter,
che
a
c'erano più di...
collaboration with the
Anzi, in
worldwide
realtà non in
guitar
modo
brand
ufficialissimo, però
Fender.
l'avevamo già visto che c'erano più di 3 mostri grandi all'interno di un'area.
To
E
mark
questo
this
lo conferma.
collaboration, the
Tecnicamente, anche
Rathalos
se diciamo
Telecaster
locale,
with the motif of the Fire
questa è
Wyvern
anche la ragione
Rathalos
per cui
will
il
be
gioco
sold
potrebbe avere
worldwide.
problemi di performance oltretutto, perché chiaramente se
Also,
tengono...
the limited Rathalos Telecaster will be
cioè, è molto
sold
più pesante
exclusively
gestirlo così,
at
per quanto
Fender
più
Flagship
virtualmente bello.
Tokyo and
Vedremo,
the official
vedremo.
online shop.
Vedremo.
The body is adorned with 3 tones of red in the image of Rathalos, and the neck features eye-catching inlays. The limited
Chitarra
edition
elettrica.
features Rathalos
L'anti-
claw
un
marks on the
antingorn,
pick
eh?
guard and pickup cover. Guitar picks and pick cases inspired by item boxes will also be available for purchase.
Merchandise.
Sales for the model to be sold worldwide are planned to begin in March of 2025 at official Fender shops and regional official retailers of Fender products. Pre-orders will be available starting Friday, September 27th at Fender Flagship Tokyo in
Perfetto.
Harajuku. This is a limited production collaboration product, so don't miss your chance. For information on where to pre-order, as well as other details, please visit Fender's official website. Capcom is also considering including this collaboration in-game in Monster Hunter Wilds via the emote function. Please wait for more details at a later date.
Sarà qualche gesto.
Next up, we have news about a collaboration with the popular robot toy series Transformers.
Ok.
Check out this brand new trailer.
Trailer? Addirittura? Per Word, ok. Ma che cazzo. Che roba per spray.
The first collaboration with Transformers, which celebrates its 40th anniversary this year. Tomy will release the collaboration product Rathalos Prime. Rathalos Prime transforms from a Rathalos into a robot mode designed after Optimus Prime, the main character from Transformers. The monster mode faithfully reproduces Rathalos and is able to recreate poses from the game. Pre-orders start on September 27th with a planned summer 2025 release. This miraculous collaboration celebrates milestones for both series.
Questo in Giappone farà un botto di vendite.
That's all for the 20th anniversary of Monster Hunter. But please take a look at this.
Real Life, qualcosa che riguarda Now, oppure Monster Hunter Bridge, che è la roba che stanno facendo. Sì, Monster Hunter Bridge, mi ricordo queste cose.
Where dreams become reality.
Lariot.
Monster Hunter Bridge.
È l'Expo. Sì. Sarebbe figo da visitare.
Now, the latest news from Capcom. First of all, we would like to introduce the digital
Vabbè,
sale,
comunque questo è quello
offering
che volevo
popular
vedere.
titles at affordable prices.
Insomma,
Celebrating Tokyo Game Show 2024, we have
ci
discounts
siamo,
on
ci
Monster
stanno i
Hunter
saldi,
World
l'avevo
and
già visto
Iceborne.
questo qua. Era una
Alongside
serie di
Monster Hunter
saldi.
Stories on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Steam. On sale for the first time.
Sì.
In addition to Dragon's Dogma 2, we also have Street Fighter 6, with Year 2 content available now, and other Capcom games on sale for a limited
in
time.
saldo, sì,
Please check it out.
Sì, vabbè, questo è un classico, quello che Capcom questa cosa la fa spesso dopo un periodo esteso.
And now, an announcement from the Ace Attorney series.
Attenzione.
On the date shown, a product introduction trailer is planned for release.
Ok.
Whether you're
proprio
already
per
a
gli
fan of
appassionati.
the Ace Attorney series or have yet to play it, this introduction trailer will give you the lowdown on the Ace Attorney series. Please look forward to it.
Sarà interessante per chi è interessato.
We're excited to kick off another season of Street Fighter League, the official team tournament for the latest title in the series, Street Fighter VI.
Ovviamente.
This season, Street Fighter League Japan welcomes new teams Crazy Raccoon, Fukushima Ibushigin, and Yogibo Reject. A total of 12 teams will compete in Street Fighter League Japan. Street Fighter League US and Europe return later this year, each with 6 teams. And don't miss the Street Fighter League World Championship at Capcom Cup 11. Champions from each region will clash to crown the ultimate champion. Capcom Pro Tour 2024 continues as an intense 1v1 tournament series. Players qualifying through offline or World Warrior regional tournaments compete at Capcom Cup 11. This epic showdown will be at Ryogoku Kokugikan Sumo Arena, birthplace of SF Esports, with a grand prize of $1 million. Players from all over the world, both professional and amateur, can still participate. For tournament details, please check the official Capcom Esports channels. This is all the information we have for today.
Okay.
I would like to end by showing videos of our featured titles and say goodbye. Thank you for watching.
Perfetto. Va bene ragazzi, allora è fighissimo, ovviamente vabbè il trailer di Quad sono uno meglio dell'altro, onestamente aspettiamo news addizionali, il ritorno di KUT KUUUU, la conferma ufficiale che effettivamente sarà seamless, cioè l'esplorazione sarà seamless, quindi che non saremo forzati per forza ad andare downloading screen da una parte all'altra e che anche se l'avevamo già fatto vedere altre volte, però in parte era speculazione, ci sono sicuramente più di 3 mostri grandi in mappa contemporaneamente. Quindi tutto fichissimo, can't wait. Bella ragazzi.